You can now schedule and access Zoom meetings directly from your Canvas course. You should see a Zoom link in your course navigation. If you don't see that Zoom link, please contact medcanvas@stanford.edu and we'll add it for you. To schedule the meeting as an instructor, click on the Zoom link. If you receive an error, it could mean that your Zoom account has not been provisioned because you have never logged into the Stanford Zoom instance. To fix that, open up a new tab, go to stanford.zoom.us, click on Login, and then it'll ask you to authenticate using Sunet. Once you get to this page, it means that your Zoom account is now provisioned. You can then go back to your Canvas course, click on Zoom, and now from this interface, you can actually schedule a new meeting. I would recommend scheduling just one meeting per course and keeping it as a recurring meeting link. To do that, click on Schedule a New Meeting. Name your meeting. You can use your course code. Choose Recurring Meeting, and then change the recurrence to no fixed time. For the video, turn on Host Video, leave the participant video off by default. This would be the student's video. Leave the audio under both. That means the student can join either by telephone if they have an issue with their laptop, or they can use their computer microphone. Under meeting options, you have the option to require a meeting password, and you can set that password, which means that attendees can only join your meeting if they have access to that password. I recommend leaving on Enable Join Before Host, meaning that students can actually join the meeting even before you've joined. For larger groups, I recommend muting participants upon entry, which means that their microphones will be muted by default, but they still do have the option to unmute it after they join. And if you want the meeting to be recorded, choose the Record the Meeting Automatically and choose the In the Cloud option. Keep in mind that Zoom is not, or Zoom Record in the cloud is not PHI approved, so please do not record any meetings that could potentially have PHI. And then click Save. So now you'll see that meeting that you just created under your upcoming meetings, and it's recurring, so it's always live. Meaning that for any class session, students can just come in and they can click on the meeting, and that will launch their Zoom, and it'll put them into the meeting as a participant. To see what that looks like as a student, we'll go into Settings, Student View. They'll also see Zoom on their navigation. They can click that, and they'll see all of the meetings that you have scheduled, and they'll just have to click Join to join that meeting. Notice that they cannot create their own meetings. They can only join meetings that you've created. Once a meeting is completed, if you chose the record option, within about an hour, depending on the length of the meeting recording link will show up under the Cloud Recordings tab, and students can go in and access that video.